Welcome back to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about Korn's 6th album, Take a Look in the Mirror. This album is the last one where we have the original lineup playing, and it's sort of like a back to basics album. So let's start off with the vocals with Jonathan Davis. Lyrically, there's nothing new here. He's just repeating a lot of stuff that he's already worked on in previous albums. Now his delivery, that's a whole other issue. Here he just goes above and beyond, trying to be as heavy as possible, and he adds a lot to these songs. Let's get into the guitars. Head and Monkey, they're doing their thing. They're very locked into their very particular type of style. The riffs are pretty good. They've dialed back the guitar effects and just really lean on trying to be as heavy as possible on this album. But in general, they start coming off as being a little bit lazy and not pushing themselves as musicians. That's at least the feeling that I get. Now for the bass, I have to say, Filipetti does a fantastic job on this album. Couple of tracks have really good bass lines, and I feel like that after this album, Filippetti's playing goes down a notch, or he phones in his delivery on all the other albums, and it's a real shame because he seemed to be a really interesting bass player. Now for the drums, I feel like David Silveria did a killer job. He really delivers on all the tracks, but I feel like the mix on this album really kills his drums and takes a lot of energy out of the songs. Especially the snare sounds terrible on this album. Now for the track list of this album, it's super solid from front to back. All the tracks are really fantastic, but you get the feeling that they rushed this one. It came 1 year after Untouchables, and you get this impression that if they would have left these songs mature a while and let them grow, and maybe they have taken their time, maybe 1 or 2 years or 3 after Untouchables, these songs would have been really, really epic. So sonically, this album feels like it should be placed between Korn's first album and Life is Peachy. They're trying to recapture the fire, their original energy, but it's lacking the visceral aggressiveness of those two first albums, and it's a real shame. So I'm gonna leave this video here. I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time. Bye.